How to SSH two computers behind NAT and Firewall, without third computer. I am trying to SSH into my Linux box at home. My home is a dorm-style environment, NAT and Firewall, with personal laptop running Arch Linux. My work is corporate-style Windows 7, NAT and proxy firewall, no admin rights. I am able to connect the two running TeamViewer portable. However, this does not suit what I'm really looking for. I am looking to simply SSH into my Linux box at home, leaving my Linux box logged out completely, basically headless when I'm not there. I've read up on tunneling. However, if I understand tunneling correctly, I need a third-party server that both computers can connect to. I have no such server and don't wish to pay for such a thing either. What is the simple and secure solution to SSHing into my laptop from work? Is there a free and secure third server? I have been up and down Google, but seem to be getting more and more confused.
You should just be able to set up port forwarding, port 22, on your home router firewall. And then connect to your home public IP address when you're at work. You could use something like DYNDNS if you don't have a static public IP at home.
The best option would be set up port forwarding if you can, but if your campus does the firewalling and you cannot do any port forwarding yourself, then use this suggestion. Yes, there is a free third server and you are already using it, TeamViewer. Make sure you have TeamViewer installed as a service, or whatever the equivalent is for Linux. I only use the Windows version. Then install the VPN driver at work and at home. You will then be able to connect using a VPN from work, and your home machine will have a 7.x.x.x IP address. Then if you want to get into a terminal session, run SSH over the VPN link.
Puppet is an open-source tool that supposedly addresses this problem. It says, Puppet is a tool that allows any number of clients behind NATs to communicate with a server behind a separate NAT with no port forwarding and no DMZ set up on any routers in order to directly communicate with each other. The server does not need to know anything about the clients trying to connect. There is no middleman, no proxy, no third party, no UPnP stun ICE required, no spoofing, and no DNS tricks. More importantly, the client can then connect to any host or port on any remote host or to a fixed host and port decided by the server. Puppet establishes this kind of connection. Machine A, IP 192.168.1.3, -NAT A, IP 122.x.x.x, Internet -NAT B, IP 59.x.x.x, Machine B 192.168.2.10. Puppet is distributed only for Linux, but the article Puppet, Windows complied version contains the Windows version. See also, by the same author Puppet, example. The method used by Puppet is unbelievably clever, but there is no guarantee that it will work with your environment.
I personally think that tunneling is your best option, even though you don't already own a third server. Amazon EC2 offers a free tier pricing option, allowing new customers to run a micro-instance of Linux/Windows for up to 750 hours/month, free, for 1 year. I haven't used the service myself, but assume that if you only run the virtual server when needed, you get an SSH tunneler up and running for free. You might even find the service cheap enough to warrant paying for. Hack 5 produced a good introduction to tunneling with persistence. You could also set up a cron-triggered script to attempt connections to the virtual server so that you have access to the laptop within minutes of starting the EC2 instance.
Do you want some more to tell? Because you're making this